Hello, I'm Lawrence Gold. If you have anxiety about money, this is for you. If you have difficulty asking for money, and that includes making a sale or raising your rates, this is for you. If you're uncomfortable about spending or giving money, this is for you. And if you feel uncomfortable about accumulating money, this is for you. Have you ever lost your keys? First, you looked in all the places that they were supposed to be, and then you gave up and started looking in places that they had no business being, like your freezer. Money complications work much the same way. We go looking for the fix in all the obvious places. Strategy, hustle, a new sales script, a better mindset quote taped to your mirrors. You get the idea. And the solution is not there. It's a case of looking for the wrong kind of solution. Most approaches try to overcome that with strategies of one sort or another. Affirmations, cultivations, disciplines, rather than doing the cleanup and preparation first. As long as the old patterns are still running the show, the attempts to make changes are going to be substantially hampered. That's what people experience. And that's a little bit like putting one foot on the accelerator of your car while the other foot is still on the brake. I didn't figure this out in the seminar room. I figured this out working with a previous insight that had built up over decades of continuing education and clinical practice. Tested in myself first, and then with clients. A few years back, on a Sunday afternoon, my telephone rang. It was my landlord. "Lawrence, I've got bad news. I have to give you notice." He needed the house for his family, and I had 7 weeks to vacate during the pandemic, when nobody was moving, when everyone was staying isolated. After 6 weeks with no place found, I began to get really anxious. I was having trouble focusing. I was losing coherence. I woke up in the dark one morning with my heart racing, realizing that things were closing in. The next morning, it dawned on me. I had a process I could use to help get myself out of that state. 40 minutes later, I was back at an even keel. And nothing had changed about the situation. I still had to vacate, but I was stable again. And I realized, you know what? When the chips are down, this stuff works. It was an acid test. The test for gold is that it doesn't dissolve in acid when base metals do. This was my acid test, and the process held good. So, what is this stuff? Here's the one distinction that matters most. There's suppression, and there's release. They get mistaken for each other quite often. This approach is about releasing. Suppression is keeping something from happening by an additional effort, one we impose upon it. You know, I shouldn't feel this way. If I have this thought, it's negative and my life is going to go south. It's a ramping up of effort. That's what makes suppression stressful. Release is the opposite. Release is a movement into less effort, into relaxation, not accumulation. There's no need to remember or memorize anything. No need to analyze. No guessing. no wondering if it's going to work or if it will work later. The changes occur immediately as a series of many small releases that occur throughout the procedure. Let's not talk about that only. Let's get some experience of it. Let's do that right now with one small thing. I'm going to guide you through a little taste of the 4 powers of intelligence: attention, intention, memory, and imagination. This is the foundation exercise called the Balanced Intelligence Core exercise. The expected result is that you will get a sense of each of your 4 powers of intelligence and probably feel some releases of stress along the way. Or you will feel how one or more of your powers of intelligence is more difficult to get a handle on than the others. Right now, think of a single word for a money issue that's a bit charged for you, but not your biggest one. Something moderate. This is your first time after all. Here are examples: worthiness, impoverished, frustration, abundance, greedy. Whatever comes, give it a name. Just a few syllables. Fewer is better. Got it? Good. Whenever I say your item, that's the name you just picked. Don't evaluate whether you're doing it right. Just take whatever comes. Get a good look at it, and relax whatever in yourself you can find you can relax. Here we go. Ready? Pay attention to paying attention. Attending. Attending. Your item. Your item. Attending. Attending. Your item. Your item. Attending. Remember. Remember, remembering. Memory. Remembering your item. Your item. Remembering. Remembering your item. Your item. Remembering. Intend. Intend, intending. Intention. Intending. Your item. Your item. Intending. Intending. Your item. Your item. Intending. Imagine. Imagine, imagining. Imagination. Imagining your item. Your item. Imagining. Imagining your item. Your item. Imagining. The Balanced Intelligence Core Preparation Exercise. If you noticed releases occurring, little relaxations in yourself, that's a taste of how the Balanced Intelligence framework works. This one pass is a taste. The full process can get things done that the usual approaches often never get to at all. Be on the lookout for email offering other deeper looks at Balanced Intelligence and for announcements of upcoming trainings or free events. I'm Lawrence Gold.